Today we're talking about the how and the why you would use hard money lending to get one of your deals done. It's actually it's a really simple process to do, but there's just some steps that you got to kind of think about to make it all happen. And first, why would you use hard money to get a deal done? Everybody says, oh gosh, the rates are so high, the points are so high. And that is true, they're high. But the number one reason why we use it at Grand Real Estate Investments is for time and convenience. That time and convenience speeds up our projects tenfold compared to trying to do things the conventional route, which can take 60 to 90 days to get a home closed by just doing everything that you would with a standard mortgage lender. The next reason why we use it is we can put some money down, some of our capital down on a project, but then we also get all the money that we need to do the project and get it done right. Even I started out like this. Often people will go and buy something the conventional route. They'll buy it and then they'll put their money down on the house, and then they'll start putting all their money into the house, and then they'll just be cash strapped for a really long time until they can refinance it and get their money out. And that does work. It does work for a few projects, but it also really kind of ends up being hard in the end, because if you start putting things on credit cards, you start acquiring monthly payments and stuff like that, and you have to refinance it out, and then you just got to hope your debt to income ratios all work out. If you just simplify everything and realize there's a better way, you would understand that hard money lending would be the right answer for you to get that money up front, to get the work done. You build in your equity window that way, and then in the end you can choose, am I selling this property or am I going to refinance this property and then have my equity built in, or cash my equity out, which works out really, really well. So the how. A lot of people are like, "Ooh, man, how do you do this? How does it work? Sounds really great." The how is really good. It's pretty simple. You just got to look locally. There's a lot of hard money, private money lenders out there. You'll probably want to start searching online. You'll find a lot of national places out there that say, we do hard money lending, we do private money lending, and they tend to use those terms interchangeably. But for us at Grand Real Estate Investments, it's a local game, and it's a local relationship that you want to build. So you need to, number one, the hows, look locally. Number two, you want to go meet them, and you want to sit down with them and talk to them to start building the relationship. And inside of that relationship building, you're going to understand what types of projects they're looking for, what types of projects they'll lend on, and how much you're going to have to bring to the table. The major other thing that they're going to start looking at, you're going to realize, is how much experience are they going to require of you to be able to get a hard money loan through them. And it's different for everybody, and every hard money lending company and private money lender, they all kind of get to choose how they're going to do things and what rates they want and how much down they'll want and how much they'll fund. And so it's kind of one of those things that we really feel it's a real local game, and it's a relationship that you want to start building with local private or hard money lenders. The last thing in the how that you have to know how to calculate your numbers. Once you understand what they want, and most of them are pretty close to the same, they'll lend up to 75 or 70 to 75% of the after repaired value, and they'll include the repair costs with like 10% down. Those numbers I'm kicking out seem kind of weird right now, I'm sure, if you don't know a lot about it. But once you kind of understand how to calculate all those things out, then you'll understand how to do it all with a hard money or private money lender. So recapping this thing really quickly, why? Why are you going to do it? It's going to save you time and convenience. It's going to allow you to do your projects a lot faster. You're going to be able to get the money, that precious capital up front to do your project and do it right and do it wholly, which is awesome. And then you can choose at the end, do I sell it or do I refinance it? Deciding what you want to do to get your capital back and your equity. And then how? You're going to look locally. You're going to build that relationship with that local private or hard money lender, and you're going to have to know your numbers in the end. But the really cool thing about knowing your numbers in the end is if you fill out this form at the bottom of the page, I'm going to give you my spreadsheet that we use here in Lane County, Oregon, and we use it every single time we're calculating any of our repairs out, so we know what it all looks like using private money or hard money and how those numbers all work out. And if you fill out this form below, you can stay up to date with what we're doing investment-wise. You'll get access to our hard money Excel spreadsheet where you can calculate all those numbers out and calculate your project out. And you'll be able to see any project that we do because we'll be sending them out all the time. So I hope that you sign up. This is Robert Grand with Grand Real Estate Investments. Have a great day.